I always say this, that I've lived 1,000 lives. That's like the phrase that I use, but it's like fighting was one life and it's over and it's dead and I forgot about it. Like I still have all the experiences and I still have all the knowledge, and but I don't. It doesn't even enter my brain. People always say, "Oh, do you miss it?" No. Like, oh.
Really? That's foreign as well. And one of my favorite expressions, and it's a horrible expression, is like a fighter dies twice, isn't it? Yeah. So it's like.
And tomorrow night I'm going to be cage side at Octagon. They're going to have, and I've been there on some huge moments, big moments within the promotion, and it just doesn't affect me in any way or make me miss it or make me think about it, or I just think it's done. It's why would I look back at something that's already happened?
But you just said that sports a microcosm of life and MMA, and you're getting to see those moments. They might not be your moments, but in my opinion, you should rephrase it in the fact that you're blessed that you've already like experienced those things, and now you get to revisit it by somebody else.
And 100%. But I'm saying for me, it doesn't make. I'm just talking about people asking me, say, "Do you miss it?" No, I don't miss it because I've lived it and I've done it, and I've done it to it. If you really understood what it took to fight, you would not miss it either. The sacrifice is unbelievable, and now I have to sacrifice completely different things to get the achievements that I'm chasing. So for me, now that I'm putting together a Salesforce to sell a product, I get more out of that than winning a fight. Like it means nothing to me now. Like the idea of it is gone.
It's still winning though, isn't it?
It's winning in a different realm or whatever you want to call it. But I think. But
what's your addiction now, Luke? Because fighting was your addiction before, wasn't it?
Good question.
Because let's admit that we're just going from like we spoke about chasing highs. Do you know what I mean? So we're going from one addiction to the other, to the other, to the other. So now you've reframed your like. I'm still on the sporting addiction. I've been on it for like 35 years, I think. I don't know that I'm ever going to go outside of it. From my dark side, I wanted to be accepted. So to be in sporting things, I'm now accepted. Mm-hmm. So that makes sense. So what's driving your addiction? Sorry to be the interviewer, man.
Put me on the spot. I don't know. That's a good, like for me, doing things that people think I can't do. That's what always is. That's what fighting was to me. Everyone thought I was going my own path, doing my own thing. Now I'm going my own path, doing my own thing, and achieving things and doing things that no one think is possible is all I want to do. And that's the only thing that makes me feel. I know it sounds like so sad, but someone said this to me before and I never really understood it, and now I get it. And I say it too, is like, I only really feel anything when my daughter laughs, or when my daughter tells a joke, or when I see my daughter do something that's like I think's cool, even if she drew a stupid pumpkin, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like I get more out of that than what the average person looks at my accomplishments and think that's not a big thing. The big thing was my daughter laughing or whatever. And someone said to me, I was like, oh, that's a bit gay, but it's true. Like for me now, to talk about dopamine receptors, talk about whatever you want to talk about. My brain is fried. So to achieve something now that means something to me is got to be so vast and so grand and so big for me to feel that achievement. It's a long path to get those little hits.
Well, you have to get little joy, but Luke, you have to find joy along the journey. You really do. Take it from someone who didn't. Honestly, I've had I was a football coach who came into MMA, and I've been bastardized for that forever. So that makes sense. So what I could do, I could be like, oh, these guys have made it difficult for me, but I gained joy. I gained joy alongside the people that tried to stop me from progressing. So I mean, this is the thing, like we're addicted to something, right? I'm addicted to progress. I'm addicted to winning. I'm addicted to fight. I'm addicted to things that are along the way of it. I'm honest with you. That's my dark side. This is the biggest thing that I'm now promoting my guys to talk about is why. Why are we doing this? Because it's part of you, and everyone spends so much time running away from what makes you uniquely you. Like. That's why I'm so upfront and honest now. I'm me because as a kid I didn't feel accepted. So everything I tried to do was to become someone that not only was accepted, but was integral. That would be part of this community. Not someone to be like on the periphery of it, the mainstay of it. Does that make sense? And now if I think about why I take all that with me, that's at least 50% of me. My dark side, or however you want to talk about what gets you where you are, that's at least 50% of me, so I can spend all my time running away from it, which I probably did for until the last 2 years. Yeah, and I spent all the time running away from it, or I could run towards it and understand it, because once I understand it, I understand me better. I understand how I can use that to make me better. And if I understand that and I can, like, the reason that people are getting semi-naked in front of their friends is because something probably went a little bit wrong along the way. A lot wrong, a little bit wrong. Yeah? Whatever. But wherever it is, make sure you understand that person. Make sure you have a conversation with that person every day, or as much as you need to. Because if you understand that person, you can use that. In fact, the driving factor, the unquenchable I first, is only that. And if I understand that, I understand what drives me, what fuels me, what pushes me towards me, and if I can get other people to understand that, I just think that they can't fail. Because the reason that people fail is because of the thing they're running away from. But the wrong thing you run away from is you. The thing that you run away from makes you, so run towards it.
I honestly believe everything you just said, that I have that's my life. So I don't believe I run away from much. You know, I think I'm always, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. I'm trying to evolve.
Face it head on. Yeah.
Face it head on.
Yeah.
And I believe most people don't achieve things because they quit, and mainly they quit is because they're scared of whatever that factor is. For me, I think I honestly believe a lot of confidence and a lot of achievement, a lot of greatness comes from doing very, very small things. And those small things then teach you that it's possible. And as a man that, again, fought in the UFC on my 25th birthday, when I said out loud for 3 years that I will fight in the UFC before I'm 25, and then it happened on my 25th birthday, I do not believe that is by accident. And I believe the fact that I said I was going to do something and I followed through and I did it shows me that I can achieve anything with my life, as long as I put in the dedication, I put in the time, and I put in the effort, and I put in the work, which is what I'm doing slowly, bit by bit by bit. And you said the race is only against you, and my race is against me, and I'm always trying to be better than I was before. And I think I'm achieving that. I don't think I'm not happy with where I'm at, but I'm know where I'm going, kind of thing. So I think most people out there, I consider I am a psychopath. I literally consider that I am crazy. Because when I speak to normal people, they look at me like I'm insane.
No, but that's what I'm saying about, and I believed it because I didn't know anybody else. That was like, that's what I'm saying. You're insane. Why you think like this? You're an outlier. You're the wrong person to. They're scared by it.
Exactly. This is what I've learned. Every conversation you have is just projection.
Yeah.
So they're projecting their fears and their worries onto you. So being able to dodge that and move out of the way is extremely important. And the best way to do that is just not to associate with people that aren't on the same linear, the same line as you, or the same vibration is the word that I used to use. I even tweeted, being back in the UK, everyone here is low vibration. I walk in a coffee shop and I just think, I hate this place, I want to go home, because it's so different here. Like, the energy is so low. Not everybody, but in big cities, I think it's just a general thing. In big cities are full of workers, and when you go into a place and it's full of workers, I don't want to be there. I want to be away. I much prefer to be on my own than to be surrounded by low vibration people. And I think that is
and it's just contagious, isn't it? And you understand that.
And I also think that's a lesson for a lot of kids and a lot of people that are watching, is like being content by yourself and on your own, and spending time by yourself is a superpower.